Sometimes, after being alone for a period of time, loneliness becomes distant. You discover you're no longer actually alone. Aloneness becomes your companion. You find yourself, and you find you're at perfect peace, alone. And that peace becomes valuable. You value being alone so much. You're so happy on your own that the thought of sharing yourself, your time, your space feels like a bargain, not worth the trade. You were the light. You were the life. You were all there was. You were all I was. And all that's left of me now, left of us. You are all I am, and all I've been. You're where we came from, and where we'll always be. You're the silence behind the noise, the refuge, the calm, the knowing, the known. And though you're going, you will always be home. We waste time on trivial things. If only someone could warn us at the beginning that time is slipping away, that we are now born and on the descent to an end. Perhaps we might live more fully and waste much less time considering more how brief this journey, and let go and live more intentionally. Your pussy, hidden treasure, forbidden cave, I enter, a slave to our rhythm and soft pleasure. Your warmth, as always, feels like an invite, like warm wet velvet, heaven sent, like a massage in a warm bath, like skin to skin, while deep within, like home, like comfort, like cocoa butter, like clove oil and hot sweat, like smoothness, like sliding, like a long caress, like warm breath, like yes, like a hug, like arms, like legs, like moaning, like this moment is the only one left. What if there were no mistakes? What if everything you're encountering was all happening exactly the way that it was meant to be? What would it mean if you decided that all and everything you're experiencing and will experience was not happening to you, but for you? What if, ultimately, the grand design was all being orchestrated with you in mind, with a purpose and a meaning that you defined? They say You exist by way of affection, in glances, in hugs and embraces and kisses, in lovemaking, that you're symbolized by a touching exchange, by a confession, by a concealed truth, revealed in confidence, between safe sheets, where it's safe to speak, the secrets we keep. And I agree, that is what they say. I just see that it isn't that way. In the grand scheme of all things to be and all that have been, what quite a brief and beautiful world we get to experience. A fleeting scene of a beautiful thing. I often feel when we encounter true and meaningful connection with others, that we've then seen all of the beauty that there is to see, existing in all the places that we've never been or could ever dream. We lay complete on the warm concrete, on a makeshift sheet, underneath bright starlights, way up high in a summer night sky. You and I on a high rise, scraping the sky at 12,000 feet, and I can see we'd touch the skyline if we both untied and tried to reach, at least in my mind, as we float above all the noise beneath. In the faraway streets, we find heaven in peace, up where they said we couldn't be. God-fearing people should not be dating atheists. Atheists shouldn't even be dating atheists. Avoid relationships with people who have no fear of consequence or karma. Those who live at peace, being the cause of hurt or harm, inflicting pain where others would feel guilt, remorse, and regret and shame. You're not safe. Soft low lights, some music too, slow grooves, and me and you cruising through sweet memories, reminiscing, remembering things we used to do. Just shows and proves you still hold a place for me, and I for you. Big hair, soft brown skin, smooth and full of youth, like the night. Wide eyes, thighs too, pinky ring, bracelet blue. I'm tracing you like I used to. And it's true, I didn't survive my taste for you. Up way high in the sky, fiery and bright. You put the sun out, quenched its light. You brought the moon right down to earth that very same night. You upset the ocean and forced the tide to some other side, draining it of all life, like it was your right to spy all of nature and watch forests die, kingdoms crumble and all fall down, never to rise. Your dirty hands, guilty and so wise, wipe innocent blood into your own eyes. Your cries are loud, your tears are dry. You know and hold no love, only the power of lies. Sweet vanilla vagina cream feels familiar like a dream. Might be the finest I've ever seen. Thick and shiny, slippery and sliding and smooth as I'm grinding inside you, my dick riding the tide of you as waves of your orgasms pour your passion from the core of you, forcing me to imagine more of you in action, in this fashion, in this bliss, in this satisfaction. We can't get enough in this love transaction. A ham sandwich, an apple, a tango, a Twix, and a bag of crisps. Who planned this? For a backpack to be switched around and now sits on the back of a school kid, foolish and clueless, tricked. Who would do this? No one expects. A school bag packed with Semtex on a school trip. Never leave yours alone. They called it a Semtex grenade, source unknown, set to detonate by text message from a mobile phone. 7 children that day never came home. The high warm sun across your face adds further brightness to your dimpled smile, adding new depth to the wonder in your eyes. I marvel in the moments like this, the breeze in your soft hair, the reflection of water dancing across your skin like disco lights. Your beautiful hands hold heaven right here and right now, and mine paradise. In this homely place, our persistent clouds all take a week away and allow us to play, free like children and safe. I hope you're learning to forgive and to forget, that you're learning to live with no regrets, that eventually you'll let go of all the pain you hold. Just let it be and free your soul. Your head is so tired, you could cry, and you do from time to time. Your chest is so tight, I know it hurts. Just breathe it out and know it'll be alright. You've been a fighter your whole life, for so long. It seems a lot to ask, but please be strong. This now will pass. Just hold on. You were curious why what I'd want with you. An old woman, almost 50, with 3 kids. I had the cute answer we both wanted to hear, but it's a question I should have asked myself. Now looking back, in hindsight, actually I do still consider this. Why? But raging hormones, hot blood and wild lust is all I could come up with. You were right. There is nothing special about you. Simply just another man's wife, wishing to play outside, hypergamous, promiscuous, and living your life. When you know, it's an absolute. You don't need confirmation or any validation from anyone or from anywhere. When it holds you, it sends shivers right from your core, and the sheer thrill is inescapable. It grips you and it stirs in you like a tender storm, a deep volcano ready to erupt. When it overcomes you, you're beyond knowing. It's like a fire in your soul, almost indescribable, but also undeniable. When you hear the calling to submit yourself, the passion of life overtakes you. Surrender is your only option. I love the way you pronounce your words, like a gentle breeze, softly settling itself on the surface of my skin, honey to my ears, like your form is candy to my eyes, wise eyes that see. Staying single or being divorced is the best way to be, if one can afford these. And in finding love, being close to lovable is the main thing. It finds you. For a time, you just need to avoid the love suckers. And all in all, in the grand scheme of things, it's a beautiful world. Away from the happy crowd, through a sun-kissed forest, under a tall wide willow tree, by a long narrow stream, there's me, contented and at peace with what was meant to be, as a concert piano plays in the distance, in the nearby field, and here's you, my highlight of all the sights, the main attraction, bright white dress, dark mahogany skin, glistening, shiny like brass, hair pulled behind into 2 bunches, thick and spongy like wool, ends wispy like black candy floss, one little yellow flower. You kiss me as it falls off.